Alright guys, what it do? It's your boy X coming to you guys for another video. And in today's video, I want to go over the order in which I invest. Now, I think the order in which I invest is pretty good. And like I said, I want to let you guys know, do not follow in my footsteps. I'm just letting you guys know how I do it so you can get a general idea of ways that you can invest and kind of like the proper order to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least to me. And I try to do things at a little rapid pace. So let's get it into today's video. Alright guys, so before we hop right in with the order, how about we hop right to that like button? You feel me? Like, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are growing, people. We are really growing. I'm getting back into the swing of it, you know, done with the remodels. Got the people coming to do the tub soon, so it's like I'm actually able to get it some more focus again. So we growing, and the best way to grow is for you to hit the subscribe button, and then tell a friend to hit the subscribe button, and then get your grandma to hit the subscribe button, and then that way I can get more subscribers, and hopefully the ratio of like more subscribers for people who will actually watch will go up. So hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you.
What?
Alright guys, so we're talking about the order in which you should invest. And this is actually a hot topic. And why I say hot topic, it should be at the pinnacle of things you think about. Why? Because so many people can invest, and so many people have a way about them that invest, which is good that you're investing. But you know, if you're trying to be optimal with it, you know, professional with it, like really attack this so you can retire early, there's a method to the madness. So a lot of people tend to just open a brokerage account, start investing, a little money here, a little money there. Eventually get a good groove going, and then they may start doing just auto reoccurring like deposits, which is amazing. But hear me out though. You know what time it is? It's tax time. You wanna know why people don't like tax time? That means Uncle Sam is coming for you and for me. That means he's coming to take what he thinks is rightfully his. And again, he takes and he takes, but he does not do a lot of giving. You need to be wary of taxes, people. That's why the order in which you invest is so important, because you can be investing and you can be growing your money, but it can be costing you heavily. So what I mean by how can it be costing you heavily? So many people are investing in just regular brokerage accounts instead of something like a 401k, with contribution get maxed by your employer, or a Roth account, right? And a lot of people just auto jump to these individual brokerage accounts, and they don't understand that every time they make money, Uncle Sam wants his piece. Yes. And unless you get in there, you're like a long-term investor, which unfortunately, vast majority of the people are not. Like, they go in, they may hold it for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year and a half, and then they end up selling. And when that happens, again, Uncle Sam be ready, because now he can take some of your profits. Like I said, and it sucks that it's like that, but it's true. It happens all the time, because you have life, but life pretty much gets at you. And when life starts getting at you, it can just be one thing after another. Hey, I gotta sell to do this. I gotta sell to this. I restart up when I do this. And again, every time you sell, especially when you're making profit, Uncle Sam is very excited because he gets a piece. The goal is to try to not pay taxes and just avoid them as much as you can. Like, pay as little as possible. And that's why people preach about the 401ks, the Roth, because in 401ks account, you're doing pre-tax money, which means that money hasn't been taxed yet, which means you pay tax at a later date, which means it can get subtracted from your active income. So when it comes time to pay taxes, let's say you made 60, but you contributed 10 into your 401k. You actually only made 50k, right? That's awesome. You want that to lower that amount that you're making. You still made 60, but on paper, it looked like you made 50, and that's what you want. I know everybody want to be that person with the no, yeah. I just made $250,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? 1.5 mil over here, baby. It sounds amazing until you get hit with a 1.5 million tax bill. The $250,000 tax bill. Because truthfully, vast majority of people get tax returns. Let's be honest. So when you make that transition from getting a tax return to paying, it hits different, especially when you're paying from every single check and then you turn around and paying again at the end of the year. Not nice, bro. But there are ways to get around this. Again, that's why a lot of people preach about the Roth, right? Roth is already pre-tax money, which means whatever that account grows into is yours, no taxes, because you already paid taxes on that money. Have at thee. So if you put 20 in and that 20 turns into 50, congratulations, you got 50 tax free. Now, granted, you have to wait till you're 59 and a half to pull out the gains, but let's just say you want to do some real estate investing, right? If you put 20K in and it turns to 50, you can technically pull that 20 out to do investments. Now, I'm not telling you to do that again. That's a you decision, but I'm saying you could do that, but you wouldn't have to pay taxes. It's what I want you to understand. Not paying taxes versus you open you a Robinhood, a M1, a Webull, a Public, and you're just in the individual account and you make that sale. Uncle Sam is coming to get his piece. And that's what you want to avoid. So I'm going to tell you guys how I invest every year. So how do I personally invest, right? What are my methods? Now, again, most definitely want to say this off the rip. Not financial advice, people. This is what I do to, get to where I want to be, which is millionaire status. So again, not financial advice, but hear me out. Me in particular, I always contribute to my 401k traditional. Always. Why? I want to lower that tax bill as much as possible. Now, granted, I was on CNBC Make It. I was telling you guys I made 90K. Now I'm in the six-figure ballpark. And not nice. So I can't make less money. I have no interest in that. I want to make more, but I want on paper for it to look like this. So I most definitely contribute to the traditional. And I know what you're thinking. Or you just going to have to pay tax at a later date. Hey, that may be so. But how I did the math, if I can lower that tax bill every single year and it saves me X amount of money over that duration, and that money being able to pile in and grow at a large rate, I still will come out on top. Unless, like I said, by the time I get there, I'm just like living like Meet Kevin status. Then at that point, I mean, I take the hit. Because again, I'm Meet Kevin. But us average people, that 401k for my job, they do 5% contributions. I always had it at 5%. So beginning of the year, January, I already switched it to 5%. Why 5%? Because at the beginning of the year, my sole purpose, and before I can do anything else, I need to max out that Roth. So I start that process. So it's 5%, completely max out that Roth. Once that Roth gets maxed out, I bump that traditional up a little bit to somewhere in the ballpark between $250 and $400 per paycheck. Again, I like to keep my actual traditional at a decent amount to lower that income. So now I'm lowering my income, right, with the traditional. I maxed out my tax-free account, right? Then, and only then, do I start to look at individual accounts.
Because it's all part of the plan.
That is my process. I'm pretty sure though, like, again, ways completely faster than what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not trying to do it in like record time. I'm just trying to do it at a pace where I don't stumble, fall, and things start collapsing on me. Because I think that's like probably the biggest fear people have. It's like they want to try, they want to do it, but it's always that lingering fear out there. Like, what if I slip up? All this debt gonna get me out of all that hard work for no reason. And there's a way to mitigate that. Pretty much just, again, put yourself in a position where you're not solely dependent on your income. Like a lot of people start businesses and things like that. They start making money and they immediately start spending it. I don't really use any of my rental income for anything. Like I said, maybe to fix issues like One of them needed a roof. Luckily, I wasn't spending money, so the roof was able to get done like literally, in a couple of days, because I just never really touched the money. It just went over to the account. Hey, great. As long as I got paid, as long as the mortgage paid, let's move on. And I'm using my money because I'm still actively working to try to gain more properties. But with this, like I said, I've been able to mitigate my tax bill so far. I haven't paid anything outrageous yet. If I had some wood, I would knock on it. You heard me. Not really trying to pay a catastrophic huge bill right now as far as taxes. I have no interest in that. But this is my method, and I'm always open to learning. So if you have any ways that you think or know that I can save even more on taxes, hit me up. Let me know. I would love to hear about it. What do you do? Is this an order that you almost mimic, or you just do it in a completely different order? Let's hear about it. Read them in the comments. Send me an Instagram DM. You can go follow me there at No Exit the Kid. But pretty much, like I said, that's the order I rock with. I think it's a solid no order. And I'm not just saying it because I'm doing it and I think I'm like some mastermind or anything. Again, I just think it really does work. So try it, don't try it. Again, not financial advice, but this is what I do. But that's all I gotta say for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching it. It's your boy Exia, and I'm out.